on this topic, John, thank you. I'd like you to meet Greg Seltz, who lives in here, Manchester, New Hampshire. What's your question tonight for the candidates?
I support the U.S. military, but frankly, we are in debt up to our eyeballs. We have nation building going on around the world where the world's police force, World War II is over, the Korean War is over, but we still have military bases all over Europe, all over Asia. We have something like 900 military bases all around the world. And I want to know if there's a candidate on the stage who's willing to shut down the bulk, not the bulk of these bases, but the bases that aren't vital to our national security, and take that money to pay off our national debt.
Senator Santorum, why don't I start with you on that?
We've actually closed down a lot of bases overseas, but look, what we're dealing with is a failure of leadership on this administration's part to actually put together a strategy where we can confront our enemies, and our enemies are asymmetric threats, terrorism. That means that they are not just positioned in the Middle East, but around the world. That means we have to have the ability to be able to confront those threats from around the world, which means we need basing around the world. So, number one, we do need that basing. We do need to be able to be nimble and to be able to attack where we're attacked, because it's not just a threat. We don't need to build bases in Germany for a threat from the Soviet Union. It's a much broader threat, number one. So we have to engage our allies and have our allies know that we have their back. The president has not done that. He has done everything he can, whether it's Israel or Honduras, or whether it's Colombia, or whether it's the Czechs, the Poles. He has turned his back on American allies, and he has embraced our enemies. Our enemies no longer respect us, our friends no longer trust us, and we have a foreign policy that unfortunately now we're probably going to need more of a presence because we have created such a vacuum. Thus, all of the contingency operations that you're seeing here are as a result of America's fecklessness in dealing with the threats that confront us.
I need to step in on time here. We have to take our last break of the evening. I know a lot of things to say. We'll get to more issues as we do so. If you take a look up here, you see the conversation on Facebook and Twitter. A lot of good questions. Would you have released the bin Laden photos? Would you support Israel at any cost if they're attacked by surrounding hostile countries? Good questions from our viewers there. We're here on the campus of St. Anselm College, Manchester, New Hampshire. 7 Republican candidates for president. We'll be right back.